Come on.
What is going on, guys? It is Theme Park Junction here, and I am back with a brand new video. And today we're going to be discussing my top 10 favorite coasters. Now let's get right into the video. My number 10 is the Beast at Kings Island. Now I rode this. It wasn't smooth, but it was a great night ride. I rode it at night. It's not that fast. I wish they would take off the trim brakes. It would be a really good ride if they took off the trim brakes, but all in all, it's a solid ride for beginner coaster enthusiasts and beginner coasters. It's a solid ride. Number 9 is the Gemini at Cedar Point. Now this is a classic aerodynamics racing coaster, and it's I rode it a while ago and it was pretty smooth. But when I rode it last summer again, it was not smooth at all. It was rough. I was in the backseat. I got good airtime on it. It just jerked me back and forth though. Still a really good marathoning coaster at Cedar Point that you guys will enjoy. My number 8 is Expedition Everest at Disney's I don't know. I haven't been to Disney in a while, but anyway, it's Expedition Everest. It's a good ride for anybody. It doesn't go very fast. It's basically a family coaster, but the backwards element is really good on it. Even it's pretty good for a Vekoma, in my opinion. Number 7 is the Bat at Kings Island. Now I like this aero suspended coaster better than the Iron Dragon at Cedar Point, just because the layout is really good and how tall it is, and it's pretty intense for an aero suspended coaster, in my opinion. Number 6 is Diamondback. Now it's not in my top 5 because I liked it. It was okay, but it's a B&M Hyper. It's my first B&M Hyper, but it was okay. Like I like the layout and everything. I just didn't care for it. Number 5 is Gatekeeper. Now this is a really good ride. Really good ride. Gatekeeper is really fun. Me and my friend like to marathon it. It's a really fun ride. The inversions are great. The near miss elements are great. It's just a really good B&M wing coaster. Number 4 is Raptor. Now, people might think it's really rough now, but I didn't think it was rough. If you keep your head for it and you know how to ride B&M inverts, it's good. The pre-drop is really good, but the chain lift is really slow. It's got really good elements. That Cobra roll is pretty solid. And all in all, it's a pretty good roller coaster. Number 3 is Maverick. Now, Maverick is a really good Intamin Blitz coaster with it's supposed to have 2 launches, but I think the first launch is just technically a lift hill, like a really fast lift hill, but it just jerks you over that into that 95-degree beyond vertical drop. It's got 2 inversions. That second launch is really fun, and the splash up water things are really cool. Now, my top 2 is going to be both at Cedar Point. You may argue with the top 2, but here's my say. Is Top Thrill Dragster. Now, I just rode Top Thrill Dragster last year. It was really fun and really enjoyable. The launch is really nerve-wracking because you're just waiting to launch up there. You don't know where you're going, kind of, so that's what kind of kills you. But you go over that top hat, get like a tiny bit of airtime, go down to the spiral, and then hit the brake run. I thought this was a really, really enjoyable coaster. Number 1 is Millennium Force. Now, Millennium Force is a really good Intamin Mega/Giga coaster. The first ever of its kind. It's really smooth, really good. All those bank turns, those tunnels, it keeps its constant speed all the time, and everybody loves it. So, yeah, that's been my top 10 favorite coasters. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to slap a like on this. I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.